Rap for Lunch TV.
Alright, Rap for Lunch TV. We back again with another interview, another story behind the music, behind the tattoos, behind the energy. I want to introduce Mr. Bow Bow Bow, Mr. Yoon. We got BobbyNice in the building. What's good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Let's start from the beginning. So where you was born? Where you from?
From Staten Island, New York, Port Richmond, to be exact. Yeah, that's where I'm from. I grew up there to my look like 13, like 12, 13. And I was like back and forth from there in like Wilmington, Delaware till I was like 16. Then I moved back to New York.
So you had both your parents in your life?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like they was together and shit?
They broke up when I was young, probably around like 9 years old, 8 years old. Like 8 years old. They broke up, but they always been like co-parents and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Everything been sturdy.
So that's why you went to Delaware?
Yeah, I was just going back and forth, visiting my pops and shit.
So I know you said you made like a couple friends in Delaware.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And a couple of them passed away.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what happened and shit?
It's a lot of gun violence out there, like in Delaware. You feel me? It's like you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of young like kids with like bad influence. You feel me? Just like gun war. It's a lot of gun war. You feel me? Like little block gangs and shit like that. They don't color bang out there, so it's just like some whole different shit out there.
I feel like it's different than New York type shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, a lot of ways, for sure. They don't like it's just like it's way more compact and smaller, and everybody's stuck in a time where like they not up to fashion out there. They not like you know what I'm saying. Like it's weird.
Like abandoned shit type.
A lot of abandoned houses,
Yeah,
shit like that. It's just ghost land. Like
So I know you say you got into a fight your first day of school.
yeah, my first day at pre-K actually, I got in a fight.
You remember that shit or?
Now, my mom used to just tell me all the time and shit like that. I don't really like
That's
remember
great.
it. She just told me like I just went there, we just started throwing fists like.
So like around what time you met Uncle Sean and Squid?
Shit, that was probably what 2015, 16.
So that was when you came back from Delaware type shit?
Yeah, like around that time. Yeah, facts. Met them and shit. Like they literally live on the same block as me, and we all like grew up in the same neighborhood and shit like that. Squid was doing his music shit, and I used to just roll around with Squid while he did his music shit. And then fast forward, I started doing this shit myself.
Oh, so when you met him, he was already making music and shit?
Yeah, like not like wasn't established. Like
No, but he was fucking around.
He was fucking around and shit.
Word.
Yeah.
So what you feel like was it about like him or like them together that brought you around type shit?
Like all the like mutual.
Because you was younger than them,
yeah,
right?
I was way younger. I'm way younger. Fucking Uncle Sean like in his 40s, that was Squid in his mid-20s and shit. But fuck it. It's just all the mutual friends we had and shit like in the neighborhood and shit like that. You feel me? Staten Island real small, so it's like everybody know everybody. So
How you feel about the stigma that comes with Staten Island?
it is what it is.
How
You
people
feel me?
say like it's suburbs or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's really like what I could compare it to is like I say like Queens, 'cause you know how like Queens like you branch off from the hood, you got the little nice houses with the
Right,
front
yeah.
lawns and shit like that, and it's really like that, but it's really segregated in Staten Island because it's divided by like a highway. That shit like the Great Wall of China type shit. It's like this big highway that chopped through the top half of it, and the top half of it that's where you got all the hoods and the projects at, and then on the other side that's where the mall is at in the suburbs and shit like that, but. I really don't even care about the stigma because you could be in Alaska and find a hood somewhere. You feel me? So it's like I'd rather be from the suburbs for real to keep it a buck with you. Like I'm tired of the hood. Like
Right. So around this time was like when you got introduced to Payback.
I don't even know what that is.
Huh?
Yeah, I just
So you went to school with Woodface.
Wolfface Joey. Yeah, facts. I went to high school with Wolfface. Where
He was a stat like that. Y'all was making music and shit.
he wasn't making music yet. He was making beats at the time when we went to school. And then I had dropped out of school. He finished school and shit like that. By the time he finished school, I was already like in the streets and shit. Then went to jail, came back, and when I came back, he was making music around Cash Cobain. Where is 22? You feel me? Like going crazy with the shit. You feel me? And producing his own music and all that shit. I'm proud of, bro. That's my man.
So was this around the time you fell asleep in class and the teacher dumped water on you?
Nah, that was when I was in military school, gang.
Oh shit.
Word. I was in military school when that shit happened.
When was that?
This was.
Or why you got sent to military school? You was being bad and shit?
I was bad as shit in school, and like I got kicked out of every district, even the alternative schools, all that. Like no district wanted to take me, so like, and it was to the point where like, it was like, go to school or like, I'll get booked for not going to school. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's truant. Y'all catch a truancy charge and shit like that.
You had to stay there 24/7 type shit?
And shit like that. You feel me? So yeah, it was like a program. It was called like. It was in Jersey. It's called like New Jersey Youth Challenge Academy, some shit like that.
That's good.
Boom, you go there for like a couple months and then you get your GED when you done though. And I was at like 15, and that's like a good opportunity. You feel me? So, but I get my first. It was Thanksgiving. They let you go home for like a couple of days Thanksgiving, then you got to come back to camp. You feel me? Until Christmas break. So I went home. Came back, I get back, I'm like, bro, mind you, the whole first couple months I was there, I wasn't marching, I wasn't waking up on time, none of that shit. Like, I wasn't going for none of that shit. I'm dodging haircuts, I wasn't doing none of that shit. Like,
so do they punish like everybody for that type shit, or?
Yeah, but it's like they can't put your hands on you. So
No, I know. I'm saying like working out or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I wasn't doing none of that shit though. Like, I was disobeying all that shit. So it's like, when I went to the break, my family talked to me like, yo, just get it done, so I go back with the mentality like, yo, I'm gonna just get this shit over with and get my GED and just call it a life. You feel me? It's that and third. So the one day I finally suit up, go to class, got my shit together, this, that, and third. I get a little tired in the class, throws off a little bit on my hand, the bitch gonna throw water on me. And it just went up from there, bro.
So you said you smacked her?
Yeah, I smacked her, got low, bro.
That's good.
Got low, ran off the fucking military, the military school compound, and it's on a military base, so like all the alarms went off and shit.
Oh shit.
They consider that shit AWOL or some shit like that when you do some shit like that.
Put your ass in the straight jacket? So,
Nah,
nah.
They put me in a room though, and they finally got me though.
It's like a cell? Nah.
Nah, it was just a room.
So what skateboarding mean to you?
I ain't gonna lie to me, like my childhood for real, skateboarding like brought me really like brought me outside the house, brought me away from the streets and shit like that. You feel me? So like whenever like I'll be in the hood chilling, I'll catch a bad vibe, like yo, I'm about to just go skate or something at the park or something. Like y'all doing too much out here.
You feel like it was a way for you to like let out shit, whatever?
Yeah, hell yeah. And it was like a hobby that like is not easy to do in Staten Island because we don't really got skate parks like that or none of that shit. You feel me? Like all the good shit in the city. And I was young, so my mom wasn't letting me take trips to the city by myself and shit like that. You feel me?
So you say you met Smack over a fight?
Yeah, facts. I met Smack Nice over a fight. We fought because I had said we was playing basketball and I was winning, and then like he started busting mom jokes. And I just met him, so I ain't know his mom passed away. So I had said a mom joke back, and he like, yo, my mom dead, bro. So why you even going there? Like talking about
Word,
and then just escalated. We fought, and I wound up seeing him like 3 days later with all my friends that I'm cool with in the hood. And then we wound up just getting mad cool. Like, you know, bro, I really like actually fuck with you, bro. Like it was just some little kid. We was like 11 at the time, gang. Like,
so you said that, like, you know, looking at like how you got all the tattoos now and shit, and how your father never wanted you to get tats. So how you feel like about that?
I don't know, but it's like once I started getting them though, he started like accepting them more. You feel me? Like
yeah, hell yeah.
It was like, it's your body, bro. Like you already fucked this shit up, bro. So it was like it's on you now. It's like you gotta do what you gotta do now. Like, but it's like the world we live in now. Like this is more acceptable. Like the generation we live in. Compared to back then, where they really won't like hire you or they'll really look at you some type of way if you walk in a room like this. Like, don't get it wrong, I still be getting looked at crazy, but it's just like it's more acceptable in this world now.
So you say you FaceTimed your mom the first time you got your tattoo?
Yeah, right.
She said that was a little ass tattoo.
Yeah, it was ass tattoo.
You started getting more after that.
Yeah, I started getting more. Word.
So your dad used to play like old school rap?
Hell yeah, a lot of like Jada Kiss, D Block, Jay-Z, Nas, fucking all that shit. Word.
You feel like you get inspiration from that type shit? Because I know you make like a different type of
yeah,
music.
I make different type of music, but like that's what I really grew up on and like looked up to, but I don't use it in in the art I create.
Facts,
You feel me?
facts. So you started like even before rapping, you started making beats on GarageBand.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a Fruity Loops, I think, or some shit like that.
You was like good at it and shit, or
I was trash, but it sounded good to me.
word.
Word.
Like when you make it and then the next morning you wake up like what the fuck?
Word.
So your first song, they know.
Damn, that's crazy. I think that shit's on private now.
No, it's on your SoundCloud.
Oh, it's still on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I scrolled all the way back.
Word.
So you got 10K your first song.
Word, my first song, my first week, I dropped that shit. Fucking, how the song happened though, I was chilling with Squid one day, like, I wasn't even making music at the time, and I was just bored, like, I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to go to the studio, just chill in the studio, smoke, whatever, you feel me? So I post, like, yo, who wanna take me and Squid to the studio? Some random dude DM us, like, yo, I'm gonna pull up to the studio. I'm gonna pull up on y'all, pick you up, take y'all to the studio. So we're like, all right, bet. Pull up and take us to the studio. Squid started playing a beat with my man Wayo from the 3 that I used to skate with, that make beats and shit. And he like, yo, Bobby, you ready? I'm like, what you talking about, bro? I'm like, he's like, about to go in there and make a song. I'm like, bro, no, I'm not, bro. But he's like, bro, I'm not playing, bro. Come on, bro, go in there and make a song. And then I had like this little rap that I used to rap like over different type beats and shit like that. And I just went in there and it said that rap I had written down, which was They Know.
Yeah.
And just set it over that beat and it wound up sounding cool. But my phone was dead at the time. And the whole time I'm in there, Squid recorded me while I'm recording the song. And he was lit at this when he first popped. He posted this shit, tagged my gram. So when I get back to the crib, turn my phone on, I had all these followers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, bro, my shit went from like 900 followers to like 4 or 5K on the gram. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, damn. Yeah. I go outside, I hear a car driving past playing the song I made. It's my man's. He's like, bro, you gotta drop this shit. This shit hot, bro. You got this shit hot. Ooh, this, that, third. He's like, ooh, we gonna go to the crib, I made the SoundCloud. It was about to be New Year's 2017 or 2018. I dropped it at midnight. That shit did like 10K. Squid reposted it on his gram. That shit did like 10K views in a week. I was going to school, people taking pictures with me, all types of shit. Like really fanned out. Like I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like I never seen no shit like this before. Like,
so how you felt about like the people that was saying that you was trying to be like Squid and shit?
I didn't really pay no mind because one, like we sound like two different people. Like it got two different energies, two different looks, and like I just really didn't pay no mind. It's like if I was trying to be like him, that's my man. So it's just like if I do look up to somebody, it would be him coming up. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah. Anybody out the group, he's the one making noise type shit. Like. So like around that time, like when your career popped off, you say you had like a little fallout with your pops because of your career.
Yeah, well, my family in general, for real, because like I was just like moving too fast, doing dumb shit, involved with the streets heavy, just like coming in at crazy times of the night, like always in and out of jail, and you know what I'm saying, just dumb shit that parents don't want to put up with. You feel me? Like, where it's just like I was the bad seed out of my family. You feel me? Like the only one that really went to jail, gang banging, like you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You feel me? So it's just like.
So you feel like once like you got kind of validated on social media or whatever type shit, like
yeah, that, and then like once I went to jail and really sat down and got a grasp at life, you feel me? Like that's what made me really get closer with my family type shit because
they only ones there. At the
end of the day, they was the only ones there for real. You feel me? So it's just like that's what really made me get closer with them. So that's what made them more accepted more. You feel me? And it's just like they still be on my ass about certain shit. Like you don't need to stick your neck out for certain situations or be there or be. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like
I'm pretty sure
they
felt about your sword tattoo.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah,
because they already like you already got mad tattoos.
All these shit, bro. It's just like word. So it's just like parent shit though. You feel me? Like that's what they supposed to do.
Yeah, they want they want you to be better than them type shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So how you got that comethazine
Yo, I got the Comedazine. I was crazy. I was just talking about this the other day with my man. She was really like my first big feature for real. He hit me up. Well, I hit him up like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was a big fan of his music. I'm like, bro, send me an open, bro. Like, send me an open. I'm trying to do a song. He's like, yo, bro, you drop a song, bro. That shit get 10K plays. I just after I send you a vert. Mind you, I was like kind of getting my buzz at the time. Now, you feel me? So I screenshot the DM and I dropped a song. I dropped a song. I'm like, yo, y'all know what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that shit shot up. He sent me the open verse. I did that shit. And he let me drop it. He cleared it for me and shit like that. And that shit went crazy. That was my first song on SoundCloud that had 1 million views, too.
That's what I was going to ask next. Was that your first?
Yeah, that's my first song with 1 million views.
So around that time, you said that, like, people was forging your signature?
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna say their name though, but I was locked up. I got locked up, right? And somebody that was managing me at the time forged my signature to get a loan from a bank for an entertainment for an entertainment LLC, and instead of using that for our career and using it towards whatever we needed it for,
yeah, right.
He bought his pops a brand new Benz, brand new house, and then got a studio that says Nice Entertainment Studios. This, that, they're nice quad studios. That's looking crazy. At that shit. And ask me how many songs I recorded in it. 0. I recorded no songs in that crazy, shit. Bro. Never been there, this, that, third. But he charging people to come there record for students. You know what I'm saying? This, that, third. I'm locked up while this is all happening. You feel me? So my mom dig into it. And you know, you could purchase a copy of somebody's LLC. You can't do nothing with it though. But you can read it and you know what I'm saying? See whose name is on it. So she wanted to purchase it, and guess whose name was signed on there? Mine, along with a couple other people. I'm in jail. How the fuck did I sign that paperwork? And I look at the signature. This shit don't even look like my signature. You feel me?
You got a lawyer and shit? Or?
Yeah, I went to lawyer, went to entertainment court, all that shit. You feel me? Like, long story short, I came out with the win on that shit. But that's what happened. They forged my signature for a loan.
So I know you said you was like offering free features at first.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was just willing, like, I still be doing it. Like, if I really fuck with somebody's sound, like, and you got a movement going on, even if you don't got a movement, I just fuck with the sound, like, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work with them, you feel me? Like,
but you said somebody had hit you up, like, yo, I'm gonna pay you, and you was like, I didn't know you wanted to pay me?
Nah, yeah, that ass, like, mad people used to, like, people that I, like, listen to before it hit me up, like, yo, let's work. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Send me an open, and they, like, how much? I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
yeah. So how did you figure out how much to start charging and shit?
I really got help from like Squid, and then watching people like Crime Story and shit like that, seeing like what their prices was and like shit like that. You feel me? So that's how I really went off it type shit, and like all it really what the economic system we was in too, like different time frames. I could charge different because like when Corona first hit, everybody had a bag. I was telling people the highest numbers. They like, you feel me?
They ain't really work for that money.
Now you tell them that number, they like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like,
give you
know what I'm saying? Like, so word, like, bro, like, this shit different.
You can mention what's the most you ever got? I know you said that at one point 4.
It was like 7. It was like 4. One time I got 4, and then one it was like 7 bands because he had me come all the way out the, like, basically I told him like, yo, I'll do it for this price, but you got to cover my flight, hotel, all that.
Yeah.
But he was like, all right, I'm gonna just give you this in total, and you do all that on your own. You feel me?
Yeah.
He gave me like 7 bands, but I had to cover the flight, hotel, you know what I'm saying, transportation, all that shit. You feel me? So. I got like 7 bands one time. That was the highest.
So you said around like when you started performing at live events and shit, you went to one of your first shows and you had an altercation?
Yeah. It wasn't my first. It was my first show I had my family come to. I had an altercation. That was the shit we was talking about last time at Drewski shit. The first time I brought my family my mom and my cousins to a show. This nigga Squid gets into a fucking altercation. You know, us being us, we gotta be there for you, feel me? So it was like, it just went up from there. And the first time I'm trying to do a good deed for a great DJ, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was just a crazy situation. Right.
So how you met Fat Boy?
How did I really Meet Fat Boy. I met Fat Boy through his manager Logan. I don't know if you are familiar with his name, like Untitled Export on Instagram or some shit. That's
Nah,
how I
never
met
heard of
him. That's how I met him. I met him through Logan, and then he just like always been like supportive of my music and shit. And we wound up just like linking up every day, every other day, going here, going. You know what I'm saying? Just knocking business out for real, just making real money moves. Like not even just chilling to chill. Like when I would link Fat Boy, like he really just want to make money. Link this brand, link this. You know what I'm saying? Like do productive shit.
So how you switched over from dropping singles to like full projects?
Um,
Like when you felt comfortable enough to like, all right, I'm gonna release a couple songs instead of just one, you know?
I don't. I really like. I feel like every time I do, I feel like I kind of be like not forced into it, but I feel like everybody. What's the word?
Pressures you
Not
kind of.
pressures, but they like not like not even that like. But you know when they say like, damn, what's the word when you like trying to tell somebody like, yo, you should do this because it'll be a good thing for you. Like trying to like give advice, like kind of like giving advice, like, what's the word though?
Benefit.
I don't know now, but long story short, like all my mates be like, yo, I feel like you should do this because I feel like you doing one single is not giving them enough of you. You feel me? Like not like being forced into it, but it's like I feel like singling out is better because then you got more time to work on like
Yeah, you can hold shit back.
out. You feel me? Doing mic drops, doing whatever reels you gotta do, content. You feel me? Shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I always tell artists is they might as well build their stash up and then.
Word.
Because at the same time, you still got to build your listeners up. You feel me?
Yeah. I feel like I'm still not even comfortable doing that shit because I be scared for it to not do what it's supposed to do. You feel me?
Yeah. So like, you said that you was speaking with like Adam 22, like early back in the day.
Hell yeah, Adam 22 really helped my career a lot. Like as far as like other than Squid, like. Cause like when he had no jumper really going and doing the music uploads and shit.
Yeah,
I
saw he
I
like
had
uploaded.
like throwaway videos to the side that I wouldn't put on my channel. He'd be like, yo, whatever you want me to drop, send it to me and I'll post it on my channel. Whenever I post it, this shit would shoot on his page because this shit is clicking. You feel me? So it's like that shit.
Nah, he got the fan base for that too.
Shit, that shit really helped out with my career a lot. I really appreciate Adam. But like when it come to like really trying to get a relationship with him and shit like that, like he's really like a if it don't benefit him type of person, he's not really trying to be around you type shit. You feel me? So like if you like not trying to throw no shade in nothing, but he really got like a cocky type of aura to him that he feel like if you don't got nothing popping going on like to benefit him, he don't want nothing to do with you type shit. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it real with you because a lot of niggas not gonna say that about him. I know a lot of niggas got weird shit to say about him, but that's like some real shit I gotta say.
Nah, yeah, I mean, shit, I don't know how much it is worth, but he got millions, right?
Nah, yeah, hell yeah.
So, you got.
But he's been like that, like since like you know what I'm saying. Before I don't know what it is, just the type of person. I don't know. It's just
facts.
I thought he was cool as shit until I actually met him. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Like
yeah, you met him in person?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, when he came out here?
Now when I went to LA.
You did an interview, right? No.
I was supposed to do an interview and like he was parlaying, had this event, that event. I'm just like, it's alright, it's cool. I'm gonna just shoot this video, send you a video, drop the video. I ain't tripping.
So you got posted by GQ?
GQ magazine. I did a shoot for GQ magazine actually. A photo shoot. It was for some clothing brand. It was during like Fashion Week in 2018. I think they posted me too. I don't know, but I did a shoot for them, photo shoot for some Fashion Week shit.
That's fire.
Hell yeah, that shit was cool. First time I went on like a photo shoot set and shit like that, and they had a wardrobe and shit like that, all that shit. You feel me?
So did you ever like get signed to a label early on when you was going to meetings and shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was fucking with Atlantic from like 2018 to end of 22 type shit. And it's just everything was cool and shit. Like all the you know what I'm saying, like all the label like shit that they could get their hands on and shit like that is cool, but it's like I could get my hands on that myself. You feel me? It's just like they expect too much, they want to see too much and shit like that. Like for all artists out there, it's like way better independent, especially if you got something good going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Word.
But you feel like they was helping you with the videos and shit like that though?
Not even. It's just like
You was doing that on your
it's
own?
like market. I guess like marketing and shit like that. You feel me? Just like word
Distributing, whatever.
funding, just shit like that. You feel me? Just word.
So when you dropped your first management or whatever, you said that you deleted like your Apple and all that.
Yeah, I refreshed my catalog, but not deleting my Apple. I just got everything back into my hands for real, and was able like to have my songs that popped all in my
Yeah.
hands and my platforms. You feel me? So now everything that gets played off that go to my. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah. Like you had control of everything
Yeah.
type shit. So you went to a Kuda B show where you were supposed to perform at,
yeah, hell yeah.
and what you said happened? That shit got shut down.
We
Or whatever
shut
for a
down
little
because
bit?
somebody was fighting in the crowd. So I'm like, bro, I didn't come all the way out here for no reason. So we went on top of a car that was parked outside and played the song out the car
Yeah,
and performed outside. That shit was lit.
it's fine.
Yeah.
You got footage of that?
Yeah, hell yeah, I got footage of that shit. That shit's somewhere on my gram. Like if you scroll all the way down, that shit's somewhere on my gram.
So you went to Hot 97 too?
Yeah, Hot 97. I did that like 2019, I believe 2018.
Oh, you got that through your management type shit?
Nah, Hip Hop Mike actually. Hip Hop Mike was a DJ that worked with Hot 97 at the time. He was like a huge fan of the music and the movement we had going on, and reached out to me like, "Yo, I'd love to have y'all come up here and shit like that."
Right.
And I went up there with everybody like Sosa Geek, fucking Molly G, Fabio Foreign, Squid Nice. And this is before Fabio Foreign had Big Drip. Like,
It's good.
motherfucking mad people. I was in there with a lot of people. That shit was a movie that day.
So like by this time you would say your career's kind of taken off. So
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's not even like taking off yet for real. I feel like it's just like
you presenting yourself basically.
yeah, like I established my name in
Yeah, that's
a
what I
certain
mean.
aspect, but it's like it's still got like more to go. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like it's like we gotta be up there like with the top dogs. You feel me? Like
So how was your first time doing Rolling Loud with Squid?
that shit like one of the best experiences of my life. Like real shit. Every time I talk about that shit be making me think about that shit. That shit was lit. Like just having mad control of the crowd, being like getting responses from because a lot of people Rolling Loud sets be dead. Like if you watch Rolling Loud recaps and shit,
Yeah, they don't get the fan engagement.
We throwing Squid in the crowd, we
Yeah.
moshing all types of shit. You feel me? So it's like.
Okay.
Word, that shit was one of the best experiences of my life, and then being able to brush shoulders with all the artists in the VIP section and all that shit, and being able to trailer to trailer, that shit was like good. It was a great experience.
So Sid Troy Beats. Well, what's your connection with him?
That's one of my first producers. Like I started like coming up with and shit like that. We haven't worked since I came home yet, due to like he got situations with his family and shit like that, and I'm just doing me. For me, when the time is right, we're gonna get back in the lab. But that's one person. When we do get in the lab, though, we just back to back to back. Like you feel me? Like where me and his connection is crazy. Like Kobe and Shaq and that shit.
So you've been working with him for a minute, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like since I really first started for.
Yeah. So you ripped down some local rapper's poster, and then he came and confronted you at your birthday party.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit was crazy.
That's crazy. He had a VIP list, bro. He paid the security guard.
Gangster.
You can tell that story?
Paid the ticket. Long story short, I had a birthday party. Boom, somebody come in, ask me. While I'm talking to him, he shows me a screen recorded story of mine, of me ripping a flyer down and like on top of a train station. I was like about to take a pic or a video there or something. Like, who the fuck's flyers? But it looked like some random ass like rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even look like somebody important. You feel me? Like, long story short, somebody had sent him the story. Like, yo, that's your flyer again. When you come, he asked me about it. And while he asked me about it, I'm like, yo, let me just keep this short with you. I'm like, yo, you feel some type of way about it? He like, yeah, gang. I'm like, hey, yo, we got one. I start whooping his ass, bro, and we just go from there, bro. Like, and we wound up getting booked. But I'm thinking if they booking us because the fight, whole time, dude I rented the car from didn't tell his mom he was renting the car out, and she reported the shit stolen. So they was waiting for us to hop in the car the whole time this is all happening. You feel me?
Great.
So I went and go jump in the car to leave the situation. They boxed us in because the car is registered stolen now. You feel me?
So you talk a lot about, well, not that you talk about it, but you've been through jail a lot. You feel me? So how much time you think you spent like in total?
Shit. I like, I ain't gonna lie, probably like, I said like 6, 7 years, probably. Or, gangster.
You said the first time that you got locked up, like you started tearing and shit because you had to like really sit down for the first time.
Yeah, like my very first time getting locked up, I had to sit and do a real bid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't going home the next day. I was in bail. I got denied bail. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I wasn't seeing my family. That's when reality kicked in. Like, that's what you signed up for. Like, this is what you gotta go through. You feel me? So you gotta get the shit out your system now, because when you go in there, you can't let nobody see how you really feel. You feel me? Because, you
But
feel me?
you feel like that kind of like straightened you out a little bit though.
Yeah, hell yeah, straighten me out. Definitely, like, made me like a little more like solid as a person. You feel me?
So when you was locked up, you said that you was with the puppet master.
Yeah, Puppet Master. He's like a fucking known serial killer from like back in the day and
Yeah.
shit. Like, he used to kill people with a puppet and have the puppet do all the crazy shit though, like from the strings though. But he having the puppet fucking shooting shotguns and people while they tied up and shit, crazy shit.
So what was the altercation you had with him when he was locked up?
Yo. Yo, bro, look, bro. Long story short, bro, serial killer or not, bro. Like, you just gotta learn your space, bro. Like, just learn where you fit in, at, bro. You don't got your puppet with you, gang. Like, they just like, I just don't like that weird shit. And like, I'm not sleeping under the same roof as somebody
Yeah,
that
nah,
did
facts.
shit
I
to
was thinking
kids, and
that.
like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? Like, I'm not nowhere. I'm not allowing that. You known for raping people with a puppet, doing this shit, but you're walking around the jail like you didn't commit rapes because you did all these gangster other murders, like
Yeah, yeah.
for shot.
That's crazy. So
Word.
you said that when you came home, you had like 32 books worth
Yeah,
of
I had
like.
mad music and I didn't even use none of them shits yet. I still gotta dig into them shits. I know there's some shit in there I could use into my shit.
Were you able to get some of the features that you wanted?
Yeah, hell yeah, I knocked a lot of people off that list that I was writing down in there, that like people I wanted to do songs with and shit like that. A lot of people I didn't think I was gonna get my hands on neither, that I did knock off. Right.
So I know there was a situation that happened like in 2020 when you got locked up, and like you was in the crib when they ran down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could explain that a little bit.
Oh, when they called my case.
Yeah, yeah.
Long story short, I was asleep in my crib. It was 3 in the morning. I just got back from doing a show in Jersey or some shit. It's 3 in the morning. I just fell asleep like 3, 4, 5. Around them times of the hours at night. I just hear a loud ass boom, like you know how they put the breach at the door,
Yeah,
like they
yeah,
breached the door. So my first instinct is to grab the gun, you feel me, and look and see what's going on. So I go look downstairs. I see all these ATF vests, helmets, goggles, lasers. I'm like, nah, bro, this can't be fucking real, bro. Like, this can't be real, bro. So I try to I try to get up out of there, bro. There's dogs in the crib that's not supposed to be around people that bite certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So there's
yeah,
all
yeah.
types of crazy shit going on, bro. They come in, bro. I'm caught, bro. Like I can't even get out. They surrounded the crib. Like, if I wanted to jump out the window, I'm jumping into your arms, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
it was over, bro.
So you said that what led up to that was like you was posting videos of you shooting on Instagram and shit.
Nah, not even that. That
Or
was at a
you
shooting
was
range.
like,
They had that in there, but I was at a outdoor shooting range in all. In,
oh, all right. I thought you was like on
carry
the block
shit.
type shit.
Nah, hell no, fuck no. I would never do that.
But you was posting videos of you like assembling guns and shit.
Nah, they said I had on my Discovery, when I took a picture I had a picture on of the gun on my lap, and they said I had above it like all Ghostman tap in. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was trapping them shits at the time. You feel me? That was my hustle. You feel me? That's what they tried, like, you know what I'm saying, try to say I was doing. And motherfucking in my Discovery, they had anything that had anything poking out my like side of my pockets,
Yeah.
anything like that.
You
Like,
were saying it was a gun.
they saying it was a gun, this, that, and the 30 for me. But they try to say I was in New York with this shit. Meanwhile, I'm in legal carry states like Texas and shit like that. You feel me? But when they caught me, I'm in New York, obviously. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do New York. You know what I'm saying? But everything they had in Discovery had nothing to do with what, you know what I'm saying, like, Word.
So when I was doing like my research or whatever, I came across a post, and people was like, they was both sided about it, but it was basically you like turned Muslim when you was in prison or whatever.
Fuck no. They said that because, and you can ask somebody that been up north. When you up north, they don't let you just wear hats around the compound and shit like that, and you can't have certain braids. You feel me?
Yeah,
So when you
yeah.
have braids that's not legal on the compound, they call it like legal braids. You feel me? You gotta have straight backs, or you can't have box braids. Like you gotta have straight backs. You feel me? And the only hats you can walk around with, you feel me, is kufis. You feel me? So everybody in there got mad flavor, different kufis that go with the polo and shit like that. There's people in there that's not Muslim just wearing kufis to cover their braids so they can walk to the yard or walk to chow without getting put thrown on the wall and search. You feel me? Word.
Yeah, there was
I
no
never
crazy
turned
in the
Muslim.
comments.
That's what I word. Everybody wear kufis up there.
All right, so let's go back a little bit. So Squid was beefing with Skinny from the 9 at one point.
Yeah.
And then you got kind of involved into that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what happened?
That was a fun time. If you know, you know. Like all that shit got squashed and shit like that. But it was just a fun time. I'm not really trying to go into detail about it, but it's just like, if you know about boy, you know about what he's known for and what type of person he is. So it's just like
he got my Instagram blocked.
See, shit like that. Like,
swear to God.
And shit like that, you feel me? So, but I'm not really like, word.
So when you came home to Fabio? He threw you a welcome home party?
Welcome home party. Him and Bino and Gino and all the foreign side guys and shit like that. Word.
So how you know them and shit?
Through like Sosa Geek and shit like that. You feel me? Cool to Be and all them, Ant Money and all them. You feel me? All the guys like from Brownsville and shit like that.
That's fine.
Hell yeah.
So what you got coming next?
Right now I'm working on like really just singling out until like I figure out how I'm trying to put out this melodic shit I've been working on. You feel me? I got a whole new different like shit I've been fucking with. But I really just been singling out and just trying to stack up on content. You feel me? Or
that's all I saw you be like.
But I don't got no like main projects coming out yet. Really just trying to single it out and really branch off into other shit like clothing and shit like that. You feel me? Like
yeah, I saw you've been trying to do like photo shoots and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like wear like clothing brands, link ups and shit like that. And really tap into different like branches to make money. You feel me?
All right, man. So it's a wrap. Thank you for coming to Rap for Lunch. You feel me?
Ready. Make sure
you want to give any shout outs or.
Yeah, shout out my family, man. Shout out my mom, my dad, my little sister. You feel me? All the family. You feel me? All the guys that really matter. You feel me? Not the guys that sit and play with their dick in the crib all day. But.
Thanks. All right, man.
Rap for Lunch TV.